Hello and welcome to How They Could Do It. This is a series where I talk about my theories, thoughts and methods of how companies could create our favourite video games, films and TV. I am your host Soical Ferrari and I hope you enjoy. And in this video I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Ubisoft game For Honor, which looks awesome from what I've seen at the moment. So the things I've been hearing is that they're taking influence from historical events, weapons and armour, which is fantastic, so hopefully we'll see a full range of that in the game. There's no official release date yet, but I'm hoping it's coming out later this year. Hopefully a beta will be a few months away, but yeah, it just looks really good fun at the moment. And it looks like finally a game has harnessed the intensity of melee combat with the Art of Battle system. So here's my ideas of what they could potentially put in the game. I hope you enjoy. Before I get into each faction, I wonder if they're going to add ranged weapons to the Legion and the Warborn, as from the gameplay showcase the Samurai have some sort of throwing knife as an ability. So I thought crossbows for Knights and throwing axes for Vikings, maybe. Just a thought, as nothing's been confirmed yet, but I'm sure there will be some sort of ranged weapon for all factions. So starting with the Legions, from this image we see a mace and a shield. In the image with the helmet, we see 3 knights, one with a one-handed sword, maybe that could be swapped out with a mace so you can have obviously sword and shield. Another with the spear. This is all speculation from me of course, but you would think they would have an array of weapons to choose from for each faction. And it does seem like there are classes, this I know because it's been confirmed by the game director of For Honor, and that is the Warden, a knight with a two-handed greatsword, which is in the image here also. So moving on to the Samurai faction, the Chosen. From this image on the screen we see that they have one sword but also have a dagger in the other hand. Could this be one particular class that can utilise both? The image for the Chosen helmet also shows 3 warriors, one with a spear-like weapon, which I will put the name on the screen because I don't want to pronounce it because I probably will butcher it, so I'll pop the name up on the screen now. Also in the picture shows a samurai with 2 swords in each hand. Could this be a berserker class of some sort? And there's one with just the one sword, which is probably the one on the box art. And lastly the Warborn. With the main artwork we see 2 axes in each hand. On the helmet we see a Warborn with a big 2-handed battle axe, and one with an axe and a shield, but I'm sure you could swap that out for a sword like the Knight class. And lastly one with just the one sword. Like I said, all speculation at the moment until it's all confirmed, but judging by the images alone in the helmets, it looks like we're going to get 3 classes for each faction. So of course we would get a deathmatch mode of some sort, that's fair to say. We've seen Dominion mode, which looks like a lot of fun. Capture the flag with AI I think would be good fun also, especially if all the factions had ranged weapons to help bring down the carrier. But here's my one idea for a game mode that I think could fit into the game nicely. My game mode idea I've dubbed Castle Siege. Both teams have AI soldiers. One team has to defend their castle from attacks. It has defences like fire cauldrons, catapults, murder holes, reinforcements, arrow towers and areas with spike pits. They have to defend their castle and stop the enemy team from taking the courtyard in the middle of the castle, while obviously the attacking team has to breach the castle. The attacking team would have various siege weapons and items to help them get into the castle. They could break down the gate with battering rams, they could scale the walls with grappling hooks, they could destroy certain locations with catapult fire, all to get to the main goal, which is the courtyard, and they have to hold it for a certain amount of time to win. There will be a time limit of 15 minutes until the round ends, and the attacking team would then switch to the defending team. There will also be limited respawns for both teams, so you have to be tactical when attacking and defending. And that's pretty much my idea for a game mode. Who knows, they might base the castles on real locations or something, that'd be pretty cool. So the last section of this video I'll be talking about customization, and with a Q&A with the game director he confirmed that there will be customization in the game. When asked the question, will armour play a part in the game, he answered, quote, "Yes, the different types of armour will impact on gameplay, and like every weapon you will be able to customise your armour and make it unique," end quote. So how extensive this will be is an intriguing thought. There are many designs they could come up with originally, but there are also historical pieces of armour and helmets. So like my first section, types of warrior, I'll quickly run through what they could do for each faction. For the legions, the helmets already seen are the Great Helms. There are many other interesting designs they could choose from. Here's 3 of my favourite looking ones. The Armet, a helmet that was developed in the 15th century. The second helmet, the Barbute, a visorless war helmet of the 15th century. The Barbute resembles classic Greek helmets. And lastly, the Hound Skull, a helmet that was used in the 14th century, and with the knights having different designs of plate armour to choose from. And hopefully they give the option to customise each individual part, so legs, arms, torso, head, that kind of thing. That'd be cool. The samurai helmets could have different variations on how they look, as most of the pictures seen they all have the same sort of structure. And for the samurai's armour customisation, having different armour sets like bamboo armour and other lightweight materials, and letting us choose the armour colour and having different styles of mempos for our warrior. And lastly, the Warborn, to have different clothing and armour pieces on the body, and to have different war paint designs to choose from. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll be definitely keeping an eye on this game. I really want the beta to be soon because I really want to play this so bad. I hope it's going to be as good as it looks. I really do. So yeah, leave a like, comment and subscribe if you want, and I'll see you guys later.